All right, I'll do another update here on the crew cab, but I think since my last video, I've got it running, so it is out now, running. Transmission's in, and then it came out. Now it's back in again. Rear end's all prepped. It's ready to. It's in, and I still need to get the pinion angle aligned, and and what else? And get it centered in the truck, but. So, what else do I got to do? I still need to do some panel work back here, um, some stuff for the spares. There's still a bunch to do, but for now, at least I'm just focusing on getting the cab upholstered, and then it'll go get painted and just get the inside done. Get it so I can drive it, pull it in and out. There's still belly pan skid plates to do. And I have a lot of other panels that I'd like to make, but I don't want to rust, so that's why I threw some paint on here. I got to sand off the paint and weld more tabs as I go, but for now I just need to get it running and just kind of pick away at little things as it goes on. But I'm not sure if I will actually run it out in the desert until it's completely done, but I had to just make progress and get the thing actual running roller. So I got the surge tank made. I might move some things around. I probably will actually move the hose from the surge tank down to the other side of the radiator. I kind of screwed up, I think, on where I put this location, but anyways, just little detail things I might change. The thermostat is a 210, so I'm going to put a 180 thermostat in, so I still got to make that change. So I got to drain the coolant back out, do that. I had the transmission in, and I couldn't shift it. Once I got it shifting, then I had an issue with it not going into gear, and kind of a bummer, but I screwed up. It's just when you're doing these things and you're taking years to do this. I had got the pull up figured out, or I thought I had it figured out, and I think maybe there was some miscommunication or whatever. But yeah, the half-inch mid plate didn't get put into the build of the converter, so I had to pull it back out. So and add a half an inch. So now it's going to get half-inch spacers between here. And I machined a the snout that indexes into the crank. It's now half an inch longer. So and then some spacers in here that I'm waiting for material. I'll machine those next week. And then because right now it's just it's got 680 thousandths gap right now. So I'll put a half-inch spacer in there, 500 thou, and it should give me 180 thousandths. What did I say? 160. I don't remember. 160, 170, 180, something like that is what I'm looking for pull up. So still got to do that, but I did get the shifter. Donnie Barrick and Wiring Harness, he helped me out, and we got it all dialed in. So the shifter is set up. So when I had it started prior, I just kind of ran it quick just to hear it run. I couldn't go through the gears because the shifter wasn't. I just didn't hook the shifter up because it was kind of set. The parameters weren't set right yet. So those are all dialed in. And then what else? So the transmission's now back in. You can see I still need to button up the wires again. I had it all set up, but I got to do that. Drive shaft's in, and exhaust is all in. It's pretty much ready to go. Everything's tightened up. There's still some brake lines I got to do, so I still have to make this brake line that goes on the track bar. So I still need to do that, and then I can bleed the brakes. That's the only thing left. And tighten up the track bar in the rear. They're all tightened up in the front. The rear is not. and I'm waiting. King has the shocks because I put new hoses on them. So they're putting new. They're just kind of filling it up and getting the oil all set up and getting the coilovers and the front bypass because I changed fittings and moved hoses around. So I should pick those up next week. Get the shocks on. Who knows about spring rate? I'm going to still have to mess with that. And then I'm gonna get this thing over to their to King's Christmas. What is it? Toys for Tots on the 20th. So if you guys are around Garden Grove on the 20th, Saturday, come by and check it out. I'll have it over there. It's just going to be very similar to this. I'll probably have the front grill on it, and hopefully have the interior on. So my good buddy Felipe, he's started doing the interior. So hopefully this week, by next Sunday, he'll have the carpet in. So all these get paneled. You can see on the other side, I had them on there. They're not there now, but those panels are going to get upholstered, but that probably won't get done yet. And the roof too. I still have a bunch of panels to make too, but I'll just pick away at that. And as it goes, still got to do put all the nut certs in. A lot of these still need to be countersunk. Yeah. Starter, I had to shim up the starter. That was kind of back and forth doing that. So that's just really the setbacks I've had. A couple of these, this nut was hitting. So I had to, my hand's in the way. This bolt was hitting at full lock. So I never had the nut on before when I cycled it. So once I put the nut on, I noticed it was hitting, not going full lock. So I had to notch that out. I had to touch that up. On both sides, I had to do that. Starter shims, torque converter, and my water leak. So that's about it. I'm kind of having to maybe put some more steam bleeders on some other spots, but it seemed to bleed out pretty good. Power steering all seemed to be working pretty good. No real leaks. So I still have to mount the coils on the plate that's removable. So once the windshield's in and the rest of this cowling is back in, it kind of stays permanently, and the windshield's in, I can actually pull this from inside the cab to get to the back of the engine to get the coils out, all that kind of stuff. So it's just tight in there because the engine's set so far back. But yeah, pretty much spare tires. That's got to get. It's just kind of a bare frame right back here, so I still got to mount the spare tire. Still need to make a rear bumper, front bumper. Still need to make a light bar. So there's still quite a bit to do. This exhaust probably won't stay like this because right now it's kind of just dumping onto the bedside, but I just did that quickly. My plan is probably to route it down here or something. I'm not sure yet exactly, but I still got storage containers to make and jack mounts and oil canister holders, water tank. I always kind of like having water when I'm out there just to wash my hands, and you never know if you need water. So there's also going to be another storage box here. I'm not sure how high it will, so that will open up, and so that this void, this wasted space here, will become an area for storage. So that's about all I can think of that I need left to do, but yeah, coming together. I'm kind of excited. This week I'll be able to drive it around, I think, probably by the end of the week.